Warriors, welcome back to Gods of Alliance. And today, before anything else, I want to take a moment to say thank you. This channel, this community, this knowledge started with Moxilo. And I want to give a real, honest thank you for everything that was built before this new chapter began. Respect, gratitude, and recognition, always. Now, Legends, this is a new era. And if you're here, it means you want knowledge, power, and control over the battlefield. This is not luck, this is strategy. Let's break the game together. And Legends, if you want to support this new chapter, make sure you subscribe because we are going to grow this Gods community together and build something powerful here. Now, no more ceremony. Today we are diving into Drayne Relics and why, right now, they are extremely dangerous for the meta. Let's start with Battle Rush. Battle Rush activates at Legendary Relic level 1. Every 15 seconds, Drayne increases his speed by 33% for 10 seconds. Now, on paper, this looks simple, but in real combat, speed means everything. More speed means more attacks. More attacks means more skill procs. More skill procs means more debuffs, more pressure, and faster enemy collapse. This relic basically guarantees Drayne starts building tempo early in the fight. And tempo wins battles. Now moving forward, Rising Tornado. Unlocked at Legendary level 10, and this one is extremely important. It increases physical attack and skill radius duration by 30. And cannot be copied, which is huge in specific matchups. What this really means is Drayne becomes more consistent, more reliable damage window, more reliable debuff spread, and stronger pressure during team burst phases. This is where Drayne starts transitioning from strong to oppressive if left unchecked. Now we move into Shatter Strike, unlocked at Legendary level 20. This one is massive for team synergy. It reduces enemy main stat for 6 seconds. And this is extremely important because main stat reduction doesn't just reduce damage. It reduces survivability. It reduces scaling. It reduces resistance layers. And when main stat drops, armor drops. Magic defense drops. And suddenly, targets become fragile. And Legends, this is where the synergy starts getting scary. Because Drayne is not just doing damage. He is preparing targets for your entire team to delete them faster. Now we reach the final one, Crushing Force. Unlocked at Legendary level 30. And this is where Drayne becomes insane. As long as Drayne is alive, Crushing applies to him and all allies, regardless of enemy health. Normally, Crushing effects trigger when enemies drop below health thresholds. But this relic removes that limitation, which means, from the start of the fight, your entire team is already in execution mode. And this is why Drayne right now is becoming a core enabler, not just a damage dealer. Now, Legends, let's talk real battlefield impact. These relics together create 3 layers. Speed control, stat destruction, permanent execution pressure. And when you combine this with heroes that force HP drops fast, you create a snowball effect. And this brings us to something I really want you to test. Brawls. If you are playing Brawls, I strongly recommend testing this team. Electra, Drayne, Dante, Iris, Octavia. This is not just a random team. This is a debuff pressure machine. Electra controls front pressure. Drayne spreads debuffs and enables crushing. Dante applies massive armor penetration and damage spikes. Iris burns enemies down extremely fast. Octavia helps punish damage and creates survival windows. Now here is the key. Iris is incredibly good at pushing enemies below 50% HP fast, and once enemies drop below that threshold, Crushing activates, and Drayne's 4th skill becomes Brutal. Because now you are stacking execution damage with stat reduction, with armor pressure, and fast attack cycling. The result? Fast fights, explosive damage windows, and extremely high kill speed. This team is not slow. This team is not defensive. This team is pressure from second one. And Legends right now in Brawls, speed and pressure win games. Test it. Learn the timing, and you will see how fast fights collapse. Now, overall verdict. Drayne Relics are not just good. They are meta-defining if built correctly. Battle Rush gives tempo. Rising Tornado gives consistency. Shatter Strike gives team damage amplification. Crushing Force gives permanent execution pressure. And together, they create one of the most aggressive debuff enabler kits in the game right now. And Legends, this is only the beginning of testing. We will keep pushing builds, teams, and counters as we go deeper. Now, master the mechanics, control the fight, and I'll see you in the next battle.